shared book. Mmm, delicious. A heaped tablespoon of key competency. Some tasty key concepts mixed with achievement objects. That's an interesting mix. Half a cup of spicy tea, doesn't matter what flavour. A shake of independent activity, as well as a pinch of pear support. Don't forget learning needs, 2 cups of that. Combine the ingredients with a well-planned program and a teacher full of it. And whammo! Students who are inquiring, curious and excited about their learning.
Hi, I'm Amanda Foote and I teach in a Year 5-6 class at Botany Downs Primary. And I've been asked to talk to you about how I have responded to inquiry in my classroom. The first thing that I did was I looked at my timetable and I reorganised my timetable. I now do numeracy first, then after morning tea I do written language, and the rest of the day I dedicate to literacy and inquiry. I recognise that literacy is multifaceted, multidimensional, not one dimension. So instead of just teaching one area of learning, like just skimming and scanning, I choose several areas of learning and I bring them all together. I plan learning activities that reflect the children's needs, the key concepts, the AOs and the key competencies. And the students, they circulate around these activities every day. Each learning activity has its own WALT, so the children know why they are doing that activity, and I also have one encompassing WALT which links all the WALTs together. At the moment we are doing a topic called Show Me the Money, and the students have to make something that is going to be sold at the school fair, and they have to make $100. So I've got my children circulating around activities that will lead to that outcome. So for example, I have one group on the mat with me doing guided reading, and we're reading instructional texts, so that if we need to follow instructions to make something, they know how to follow a sequence. Other groups are going to a learning centre where there are activities based on advertising and marketing, so that they will know how to advertise and market their product. I also have a thinking activity, which is our key competency for this term, so that they can think creatively and problem solve if it arises. I incorporate my ICT by getting the children to go on KidPix at the moment to create their own advertisements. I limit my activities to 4 so that it's manageable. You can fit them into the classroom and you can always stay connected to your students, so you always know what's going on. Shared book is a very important part of my program, Inquiry Literacy Program, and it's the area where I have all the students together on the mat, and everything can be pulled in together. So if I'm doing a shared book and it's a picture book, we can talk about the cover and we can talk about how the illustrator has got the audience's attention, just like an advertiser does. We can talk about our thinking keys that we're doing independently. We can bring them up and use them with our shared book. So I encompass everything with the shared book. The effect this has on student achievement and learning is that the reading has a purpose. They have an ultimate goal so that they know that they're reading for a reason. The teachers are planning meaningful guided lesson sessions. The students are reading a variety of texts. They're getting individual support with the teacher, plus they're getting peer support with their peers. It's very, very easy to integrate the key competencies. It takes into account individual needs, and it's multi-dimensional. They're meeting lots of activities so that it all leads to one goal. I can assess this through, the usual ways that we assess, through standardised tests. We can use continuums, we can use rubrics, we can use self-assessments. I'm also really interested in learning more about Bloom's taxonomy. I heard about this when I was at the conference in Rotorua, and I love the way that children and teachers get to individually assess themselves, assess their learning and assess their thinking, and don't just assess the authentic task. So I really would like to find out more about. Where to from here? Well, I now have to try to embed the learning inquiry model. So somewhere in that process of circulating the children around different learning areas and integrating those areas towards our learning outcome, I need to embed the hook, I need to embed the questioning and the other areas of the learning pathway.